It's 12 o'clock. It's after lunchtime. This is Michelle with another inviting video on a Sunday. I just want to say right now, hit the like button, subscribe if you have never watched any of my videos. Every day is something different with my videos and what I'm exploring. And if you never have watched any of my videos, I'm always talking about the connection with God because that's the main attraction. God is the main source of everything that's happening. I'm saying this world, God is, He's available to us. We just got to know that we need to be talking to Him in every problem because God works in His own timing. We just got to let Him know that we are aware of Him being in our lives, okay? And things will work out for us when we let Him know He's with us and you know He's with you. And there are certain things you will do, and there are certain things you just not going to do. Once you know that God is with you, you're going to act different. You're going to go in places that you probably never have went to because you know that God is not for it. That's the difference. You have to change your whereabouts, things that you move on, things that you're involved in. All of that changes when you're connected with God. And that's a great thing, right? You're motivated in the right directions when you move with God. Today is Sunday, so this gives me a time to really focus on that and talk about that. About the ways of living. You live in a way that's in order. That's the only way it's going to really work out for you. People do things, watching people do things, and think this person is getting away with certain things. To tell you the truth, they really not. They don't tell you everything what's involved in their life. People don't tell you. You just got to watch people words, their actions. Action speaks louder than words. It really does. Some people say, no, it don't. No, it don't. You live long enough to find that out. I'm in my 60s. I've experienced a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna say I experienced a lot. I mean, been in stuff, been in different things. You know what I'm saying? Um, Things that worked out and things that didn't work out. That's what I'm saying. You gotta let people know what you're gonna do and what you're not gonna do, and what you're not gonna tolerate, what you're not gonna allow in your life. You just have to speak on it. You gotta let people know. Your actions will speak louder than your words. Sometimes you don't have to say nothing. And a lot of people, that's what they do. They don't say nothing, and then it just continues. The problems keep on coming, coming, coming. But you got to let people, you're not going to allow certain things to happen. That's just how I am in my neighborhood where I live. When I grew up in this neighborhood where I live now, it was totally different. After my mother and father passed away, and my siblings, they all went off and everything else, I left too, but I came back, took care of my mother and everything because she got sick. My mother left me this house. And so I'm good with it. I'm keeping everything together, in which I know I'm supposed to, but the neighborhood has changed, and that's any place you live. I grew up in the neighborhood, and so I know how everything is supposed to be ran, so I'm not like gonna be the leader or head of the street I live on. No, it's just I want what my surroundings to be together. and I'm not going to allow certain things to happen. You know, it's a few people live in my neighborhood that's been here a long time. A lot of them have passed away, you know, but like their kids, some of them still own their homes and stuff like that. But I'm here and I'm not going to tolerate a lot of stuff. People come in your neighborhood, they try to mess it up, do different things. You got to let them know this is not going to happen around here. Around, you could do what you want to do, but this is not going to happen around me. I got to let them know. How you doing? How you guys doing out there? I'm just talking on what, I'm moving in love. That's right. How you doing? You guys are doing good, huh, on a Sunday? God is good, right? Kid channel. What do you mean, kid channel? This is not a kid channel. I don't know how these kids get on my channel, but it's okay. I'm just talking about how you tolerate different things around you, but you don't allow certain things. That's what I'm talking about. Because a lot of stuff happens. People just don't have the same feelings about different stuff. They don't care. A lot of people, I think it's because they're renting. When they renting a place, they let it go down. They don't care what's going on in the neighborhood, what's going on around them. They don't care. It's a different feeling. Yeah, I'm talking about boundaries. That's exactly what I'm talking about, James. You have to, it's what you allow to happen in your life is going to continue. You have to say something. You have to say something if you want change. You just don't let people run over you. You gotta stand up for something. And you have protection. You gotta have protection. And I do have that. I got protection. God is the number one protection, but I got other protection too. I'm thinking about getting me a dog, but I don't know. Because there's more to that. You got to keep them up and all that kind of stuff. I'm just thinking of that. Because if I get one, he's going to be a guard dog. He ain't going to just be no Rudy Poop little something around. Because I grew up around different kind of dogs. My dad had all kinds of dogs, and some of my friends that I had, they had all different kinds of dogs and stuff. No pit bulls. I don't care for them pit bulls. But German shepherds and with them Rockwallers, my dad used to raise the Rockwallers, so I know about them. They smart. But I'm just saying, I'm just talking about how people try to run your neighborhood and you just don't let it happen, you know, in general. But everybody's doing good, huh? That's good. That's good. Sunday and everything is going right. Everything's going right, though. We got to stay in order. It's a lot of times people try to run over you when you allow, excuse me, when you allow things, people try to run over you. You can't let it happen. It's not going, excuse me, Lord. That Pepsi, it's funny when you get to talking after you drink a Pepsi. I'm going to have to stop doing that. Drinking a Pepsi while I'm getting ready to go online and I'm talking. But, yeah, I'm going to get off here. Just want to talk on that right quick because it be on my mind. People get on your nerves, okay? It's just trying to keep yourself together. But peace out. Don't forget to subscribe. God bless.